growing up in the area, my childhood, it was unique, so to say.
All living things respond. If you tap on the fish, what are they gonna do?
A lot of my friends actually, we went down different paths. They were joining gangs, running the streets, not going to school.
Rackets down, rotate.
And that's when my mother, she found the Harlem Children's Zone.
The Harlem Children's Zone has shown us when adults in the community stand up, it's possible to, in fact, save a generation of young people.
If you were to say, who was there from the beginning? Who believed in us? Who stuck with us through all the changes? Who's still with us today? It's Edna McConnell Clark.
Harlem in the 90s was a community in transition.
You had drug dealers, you had gangs.
There was violence on the street. There were a few people who were killed, almost like a war zone of a sort.
The main deal was just staying alive and keeping your children alive.
You just did not see people coming into Harlem feeling like this was a safe community, because the truth of it was not.
I have a memory of a visit down to Harlem 18 years ago, and we heard Jeffrey talk about his vision.
It is our belief that it really does take a village to raise a child.
It wasn't just working with the young people.
Jeff had a vision about what he wanted to do for an entire community.
To me, it was just absolutely revolutionary.
Because Jeff asked for my opinion and others, I trusted him.
In the early years, before there were buildings, before we had 13,000 kids, when you look at those pictures, who do you see? You see Nancy Rube.
So now you're engaged in this much larger endeavor, the Children's Zone. The Edna McConnell Clark Foundation was really compelled with the comprehensive approach to thinking about the whole family in the context of the neighborhood.
We were one of the first places that they said, look, we need to come into a community and do everything. I said, really? Like everything, everything? She said everything. And it was like love right there.
I think what makes Harlem Children's Zone so special is that it's not just about what happens in the classroom, but it's what happens outside of the classroom, helping families get housing and jobs.
When I first started with Harlem Children's Zone, they gave us computers in our homes. We beautified our communities. We helped our seniors to make sure that they had food.
There's the Civic Engagement Committee. There's the Youth Opportunity. There's the Nutrition Committee. They do the taxes in the community.
My brother, he was the first of us to start at baby college.
The College Success Office tried to break me out of my shell and tell me, we're gonna help you get into, the college that you want, but you have to do it for yourself. We can't make you do it.
The values of the Edna McConnell Clark Foundation have always been to try to give people a leg up in life. We want to help grantees enhance the quality of programs and expand the reach of its programs.
Most foundations have an idea that they will fund it. And if you don't meet that idea, you are out. Edna McConnell Clark said, you come to us with your ideas. And if those ideas have real planning and data and evaluation behind them, we're going to support you. And they've supported us.
The Harlem Children's Zone changed our investment model through the experience of seeing Jeff execute in a profoundly more effective way.
Our investment in Harlem Children's Zone, you can actually see the results. You can see the growth. You can see the vitality.
It is happening. We're realizing that dream that Nancy and Jeff had so many years ago.
The graduation of thousands of young people coming through the programs, going to college and coming back, has had the long-term transformative effect on the community.
Edna McConnell Clark has created a beautiful community today. Not that we don't have problems, we still do.
The work goes on, the need is still there.
The future of the Harlem Children's Zone is to keep on doing this great work that can really prove what can be done when you give a community what they need in order to be successful.
Harlem Children's Zone is definitely something that changes your life. It makes you into who you are.